Hey guys, it's Heather. Don't freak out. Mayhem isn't going anywhere, but I am heading out of the office for just a little while. I'm traveling quite a bit for the month of July, and I'm actually only going to be working in my private practice for a handful of days during the month. Typical of me, I was trying to think through how I could batch episodes ahead of time, get them to Clark, so I could then go on vacation and you wouldn't even know I was gone. But we don't work that way around here. Mayhem doesn't work that way, and I am not modeling anything worthwhile to any of you if I imply that I can do all of this without ever taking a break once in a while. I want to model for you that it's okay to take a beat. It's okay to take several beats. Just a few weeks ago, I got on my own soapbox and I delivered my personal TED Talk to you guys about how I don't want you to settle for peace and safety. I want you to want more out of your lives. I want for you to be happy, and then I want you to go off and be happy. And I can't tell you that those are my own core values without then modeling for all of you how to do it. So, this is me letting you know that Mayhem will be back in your podcast apps on Wednesday, August 7th. And I know for some of you, that's going to feel like forever because, of course, and this is what I said when I figured it out myself, of course, we happen to have 5 Wednesdays in July this year. I imagine, too, for some others of you, it might be a welcome reprieve to catch up on some of the older episodes that you might not have gotten to yet. And for still others of you, it might be a welcome reprieve from trauma work. And I always advocate for taking breaks from trauma work. We all have to look away from time to time to catch up with ourselves, to allow things to marinate, and to, quite frankly, allow things to integrate. Learning to look away and just live your life is also part of doing trauma work. And this is a way for you guys to do that too, even if you don't feel quite ready to be taking that break. I know too that this show's personal to you, and that even if your wise mind knows that this is okay and that everyone takes a vacation, you might be feeling a little bit of a sting of loss, and it might feel weird that Mayhem is something that I have to take vacation from. I know there's an attachment to this community and that I am the glue holding it together right now. So without me, it might feel like there's a little bit of a disconnect from something that you have come to rely on. All of those feelings make sense to me. They're totally normal, and I don't mind telling you, it feels a little bit weird for me too. But it also feels right. If I tried to take vacation and do this show at the same time, or if I tried to batch out a bunch of episodes ahead of time, I know I would fail at maintaining the integrity and the quality of the show that you have come accustomed to and that I have become accustomed to delivering. You would feel a change from me doing that, and I'd rather choose to disappoint all of you by taking a break than by showing up as less than you have come to trust me to be. This is going to disappoint some of you, and for others of you, it's not going to be that big of a deal. Wherever you are on the spectrum, it's okay and totally understandable. While I'm away, I want to invite any of you who have been thinking about sharing your story and submitting a question to do so. There are openings in the queue, y'all, and we haven't had openings in the queue for a while. So if you want to grab one, now's the chance. You can send a voice recording or an email to heather@daughtersnpd.com. If you do take me up on that and you do a voice recording, it's important that you talk directly into your phone's voice recorder app without using headphones or Bluetooth. Recording with headphones makes for really unpleasant podcast audio and will make it hard for me to choose your voicemail for the show. Of course, if you're not comfortable reading your story, I always remain happy to do so for you. Clark is going to be doing a little bit of an Instagram takeover while I'm away, and I will be popping in over there from time to time, interacting with you guys as my time allows or on the days that I'm back in the office. And if you haven't yet found us on Instagram, please do find us. We're over at Daughters NPD. Unfortunately, with the way that podcasting works today, I know that the show is going to take a bit of a visibility hit as soon as I take a break from recording episodes. It's really unfortunate and such a bummer how quickly algorithms decide that a show is irrelevant. And algorithms for sure do not take into account self care. You can help the show in my absence by leaving a review in your podcast app and also by following the show in your podcast app if you haven't already done so. Thanks so much for understanding and for your support. We are one hell of a community. You are in a community of women around the world who are in this with you and on vacation or not, my friends. I am in it with you too, always. Until August 7th. Bye for now.